What's going on, everybody? My name is Wally, and today we're going to be continuing our Platinum playthrough of Final Fantasy X the HD Remastered Edition. Now, if you missed on our last episode, make sure you go back and check it out. But if you guys are excited for today's episode number 4, and want to let me know, hit the like button down below. And with that, let's stop yapping and get right into it, shall we? Alright, you guys, so in the previous episode, we learned a little bit more about Waka, and we also explored Besaid Village, where we met two new characters, being Aluzu and Gata, members of the Crusaders, aka the Crews of What, and they told us all about the Crusaders and what they do. We also explored the temple, where we heard what summoners do. We learned about summoners, I should say. Gosh darn it. Even though we asked about high summoners, which are two different things, but either way, we'll find out what high summoners are soon enough. And we also had a little dream sequence with Titus and his mama, and if you squint hard enough, you will notice the little ghostly kid that we saw at the beginning of the game inside that dream as well, which is a spooky. Okay, bars. Now, in today's episode, we'll be heading back into the temple because apparently the summoner has been in there for a while and has not come out. Now, even though Waka's already in there investigating things, we will poke our little nosy noses there to see what we can do to help.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Alright, Mr. Impulsive. Now, this might seem a little bit out of character for Titus, but you gotta keep in mind that dream that he just had. Maybe he feels a little bad for what happened to his dad. Bars. JK, that might be a little bit of a stretch considering how much Titus hates his father, but maybe it has something to do with another character that was in that dream. Who knows? Maybe the game will tell us something about that in the future. Maybe it'll explain our actions right now. So, either way, we're in the Cloister of Trials. Those who seek to learn of Yevon's secret arts are tested by the Cloister of Trials. Find the right way, and you'll be taken to the Chamber of the Faith. Now, there is this puzzle here called the Cloister of Trials, and within this puzzle, there are Destruction Sphere treasures that we need to get. Now, I highly recommend you get all of the Destruction Spheres as we play along here, because let's say you miss one and you want to come back to the temples to do them, you can, but there will be crazy strong bouncers at the door, which you might not be able to get past because you need to either cheese them or do some crazy power leveling. And we will not be cheesing anything in this game. We don't do that on this channel. We don't do that here. But either way, let's try to get this Destruction Sphere puzzle done, lickety-split. But I will also be trying my best to show you guys the most efficient routes throughout these cloisters, so we don't end up running around like headless chicken. But I will apologize in advance because some of these cloisters can be pretty tricky. Bars. So, either way, just do as I do and we should be good to go. Now, let's grab that glyph sphere over yonder and put it in this door over here. There's going to be a lot of fondling and feeling and touching of glyphs and symbols, so be prepared for that. Okay, now, let's put that glyph sphere from the door. Let's put it over here, and the door should go up. The wall should go up, I should say. Now, in here is the Destruction Sphere, the culprit. So, before we get that, let's caress more symbols there, shall we? And, like, we touch this, and another wall will go up. Beam me up, Scotty! Just like so. Now, in here, there is a Besaid Sphere. Bars. Let's grab it. Grab her by the nuts, and... Oh, that looks bad. Where do we put that? Let's put it in here so the walls will disappear. Bars again. Yo, something is in this coffee today. Something's in my coffee. I don't know what it is, but it's making me kind of annoying. I apologize. I apologize. Now, this happens automatically. It'll stop you. Don't worry about it. But all we need to do now is push this pedestal into that hole there, and you'll be done with the cloister. And congratulations, you will have your second trophy of the game. Good job. But you're forgetting something. The destruction sphere. Let's go back and do that. Bars again. Bars again. Grab that destruction sphere from there and put it where we took the Besaid sphere from, which is over here. And it'll link to the wall on the left. And survey says Bigo Bango Bongo Kablamo. Hence destruction sphere. Look at that. We got a chest. This is a really good chest, especially at like so early on in the game. This is really good. Now let's see what we get. This is a rod of wisdom. I got a rod of wisdom. Oh brother, this guy stinks. You can obtain hidden items by using destruction spheres. There you go. There we go. So now we are finally done. So once I push this pedestal to that hole over there, some awesome cutscenes should play. So sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, and enjoy.
Hey! What's gotten into you? Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian? Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Wow, she's very pretty. I love that she has two different colored eyes. That's dope as hell. Now, I forget what the term for that is, for having two different colored eyes, but that's dope. Speaking of dope, I also like that frame of Yuna and Nebraska in the same shot there. That's kind of dope. If you know, you know. Some foreshadowing for you guys. And also, that lady in black seemed a little surprised to see us. I wonder why. Wonder why, huh? We'll find that out pretty soon, so don't you worry about that. Now, Mr. Baldy, man, I apologize for barging in the Cloister of Trials like that. Will you forgive me? Putting your transgression aside for now, let us celebrate the birth of a summoner. Dippity dope, thank you for being so forgiving. Your boy's ignorant. Your boy's ignorant, alright? Ignorant. Okay, now, let's head out there and see what summoners can really do now, shall we?
Hey, over here!
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Hey, we got our first Aeon. Sick! Sick, that's so sick. Okay, this is Velafor, our first ever Aeon. And I don't usually do this, if ever, but I will be naming Velafor here. Now, here's the reason, okay? We have two leopard geckos here, two pet leopard geckos. This one over here is named Tolis. She's a rescue. And this one over here is named Viola. I don't think you can see them. I don't know if you can, but we also have a Pac-Man frog. So we have two leopard geckos, a Pac-Man frog, and 3 cats. So I'm basically living in a zoo. But either way, I'm going to name Velafor here after my pet leopard gecko, Viola over here, because they have the same tail basically. If you don't know what leopard geckos look like, I highly recommend you go look them up. They have little cute little eyelids and permanent smiles. They're dope as heck. But yes, I will be naming Velafor here Viola. And I think that fits very well. She looks like a Viola as well. Bars. Look at that. I rhymed as well with as well. But either way, let's confirm right here, and I'll see you guys after some more cutscenes.
I remember, that night, we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Victory! 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 Yeah!
Absolutely love how Titus and Waka are already acting like brothers already. Like when we came out of the temple and Waka's like, hey, come see this. And he's like choking Titus and Titus like, I can see anything. And then right here, Waka is like, oh, this guy wanted into the team so bad, I'll let him on the team. You know, he's teasing Titus a lot. I like that. I like that. Their chemistry is really good. I absolutely love it. But also, our new goal now is victory. None of that lame to do our best nonsense. Okay, I'm gonna whip all y'all into shape. We're gonna be the best blitzball team in all of Spira, and we're not gonna lose a single match. Okay, if we lose a match, I'll just restart the game. Don't have to tell anyone. No one will know. But either way, yes, I take my blitzball very seriously. Now, some people can think it's a little bit tedious, blitzball, but it is. I admit it is tedious, especially if you want to get the platinum trophy. But I love blitzball, and nonetheless, I love blitzball. So let's go and talk to Little Miss Summoner here. Titus could not take his eyes off her bars. Yeah, let's see what she has to say, shall we? Let's see what happens when we approach her.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner!
You're a bad man!
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with. I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, yeah?
Okay, so now in the game, there's a little bit of an affinity meter where it measures how close you are to certain characters, and certain cutscenes will definitely change according to who you're closest to. So for obvious reasons, I'm gonna choose Ya here to, you know, push Titus and Yuna closer together. So there you go.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
That's not gonna happen, he says. There's so many little things that you don't catch the first time you play, and then when you finish the game and then you come back and like revisit it and start all over again, you start to notice all these small little details and the things they say and their mannerisms and whatnot early on. It's just really, it's such a good game. It's such a good game. Now, before we head to bed here, let's see what happens when we approach Yuna again.
Stay away from the summoner!
Stay away from the summoner. There you go, the infamous line right there. She's so annoying. But either way, I am going to go to bed, and there's gonna be hella cutscenes right after. So sit back, relax, grab some more popcorn, and enjoy.
Ready for bed? Good. Sleep tight.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Oh, hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
I hate you.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it!
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead. He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
And there you have it. So, if you guys remember, while we were walking down the hill with Waka, he did mention something along the lines of last year was his big break to win his first match, but something else was on his mind and he couldn't focus. Now, Titus even scoffed at him and said, ha, nice excuse. But wasn't just an excuse now, was it? Chapu, Waka's brother, died fighting Sin with the Crusaders in the same year. So that's why. So, you gotta forgive Titus for his ignorance, just like Waka did. You know, Waka's a nice guy. You can tell Waka got a little annoyed at that remark because when we reached down the hill and met Luzu and Gata, Titus was like, cruise of what? And you can see Waka got a little annoyed. He's like, what? You forgot that too? But immediately apologized and said, hey, I'm sorry, I'll help you out. Even after that, Waka was still willing to help us. So we're going to repay him by winning the hacking tournament for him. All right, we're going to do it. I don't care how many times we have to restart the game. We're going to do it. But either way, speaking of which, I am kind of scared of Lulu. She scares me a little bit. I love her, don't get me wrong, but she can be scary at times. She scolded Waka for bringing us to the village, which is a little uncalled for because Waka was just trying to help her brother out, you know, and he got scolded for it, which is unfortunate. But that's why she was so surprised to see us as well the first time, because we look like Chapu apparently. So there you have it. But yeah, I would not mess with Lulu. I would not argue with her, I should say, because have you seen what she's wearing? Do you see what she's wearing? All those belts she got around her, she might just take one out and whoop me on the ass. She might just spank me. Actually, now that I say it, that might not be a bad idea. Either way, we apparently will be leaving on the same boat as Yuna and the gang, so let's head out here and see what they're talking about, shall we?
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go.
Hey, we got a new sword, which is dope looking, by the way. One of the best swords ever designed in gaming history ever, if I do say so myself. But don't need to worry about that. It's already equipped and whatnot. We'll check it out later. But I do want to point something out in the last part of that cutscene there, is where Yuna turns back around to pay her respects to the temple before leaving. Now, that little few seconds right there is very important to me, holds a little special place in mi corazon, simply because it reminds me of what my late father used to do. Now, I moved around a lot as a kid, me and my brothers and my dad. One thing he would do whenever we moved is that he would move all the stuff to the new house, and then he'll go back to the old house, clean it up, and then he would thank it for looking after us. Now, that is something I carry with me with my life, with my wife, Bars, nowadays, because like if we ever need to move out or whatnot, I will, we will move everything to the new house. I'll come back to the old one, clean it all up, and then thank it for looking after us. So that's why it holds a very special place in my heart. But either way, let's stop with the lovey-dovey bull crap and let's head back into the village here. Now, I know. Every time we try to leave, something just keeps pulling us back. But there's something very important we need to get here before we leave. Because if we board the ship and we, leave the island, we will not be able to come back for a very long time. And even if you can, there will be a bouncer at the door. So, let's talk to this little lady over here. Now, you don't have to buy anything, you can just leave, but let's see what she says. I'm watching the store while my sis is off praying. So, again, you don't have to buy anything, you can just leave, but your boy is a little bit OCD. So, we have an even 15 potions, that's good. Let's get an even 5 Phoenix Downs and a 5 antidotes as well, because why not? Doesn't hurt. Come back soon. A funny thing happened. My dog dug something up yesterday. I wonder what it was. Now, I did mention in the previous episode that we need to pet a little doggo here before we leave for good luck, you gotta pet the dog for good luck. He's in this tent over here. Look at him. Look at his long ears. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Yes, I can. He's got something in his mouth. Obtained something mangled and slobbery. Wink, wink, a nudge, a nudge. But there you go. We got Viola has learned Overdrive Energy Blast. There we go. Don't ask me the science behind that. Okay. Okay. Now, let me just stand in the middle here where the bonfire, and I am going to end the episode here. Now, next episode will be a little bit longer, so you can look forward to that because we finally be leaving Besaid Island. Not that I don't like Besaid Island, I love Besaid Island, don't get me wrong, but either way, I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. Now, let me know what you think about the new characters we just met. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Deuces.